Don't get caught buying dinner for your date if you don't want to buy dinner. Let me tell you a story that happened to me from a week or so ago. I met a woman on Tinder. She seemed nice enough, and as you know, on Tinder, it's not always clear that you're going to like the person you're with. You don't get much of an interaction. We agreed to meet in New York City. She lived in Jersey City, and was going to be a 5 o'clock date, and we were going to meet for drinks, which is the preferred technique, particularly if you don't want to pay for dinner on the first date. And look, I want to just state for the record that I am not a cheapskate. I paid for women's dinners for most of my adult dating life. But when you're dating in this casual environment, it's somebody you don't know. It's really not fair to have to do that until you really understand that you want to have a relationship. So anyway, we made plans for her to come for 5 o'clock for drinks. Around 5 o'clock, I texting her, we're going up and back. She says, I'm running a little late. So I said, okay, text me when you're on the train. I didn't get a call until 6:15. Actually, I didn't get the call. I had to text her, and she's like, oh, yeah, I'm getting on the train. It should be shortly. She ended up showing up at 7 o'clock in Lower Manhattan, and then she was like a very nice woman, showed up, and then she's like, I haven't seen the 9/11 memorial. Can you show me around? We walked around for a little bit. We took a selfie in front of the thing, and then I'm like, okay, let's go for drinks. It was, after 7, and then she delivers the ultimate chick line, which is, I can't drink on an empty stomach. So I thought to myself, if you dim the lights right now and you put one of those blue lights on my forehead, and you would read schmuck on my forehead, because she got me. And like I said, she wasn't a woman that I didn't like, but it was clear at that point she was somebody that probably I would not want to be with. But being the gentleman that I am, I ended up taking her out to dinner and spending, it's dinner in New York, you end up spending $60 or $70. And so I'd like for all of you to learn from that mistake that I made. Not a catastrophic mistake, but it's a mistake. And that's, you need to maintain control of the time and the place. But most importantly, if your date postpones the time to such a degree, I'm not talking about 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but she postpones the time almost an hour and a half, you have to man up and you have to tell her, look, I have something planned afterwards. I'm sorry, let's reschedule. If I had done that, I would have saved myself $70. She was nice enough company, but not somebody that I would go out again. In fact, I ended up counseling her about an issue she had with her daughter, which she thanked me profusely, wrote me an email, told me how wonderful I was. I helped her. She was having a problem. So, guys, going on a first date, maintain control of the time, the place, and everything. And if you don't want to get caught buying dinner for your first date, make sure you do those things.